Hello folks, and welcome to this week's Hi-Fi News, etc. Got lots of Hi-Fi news for you, of course, but let's start the video with trivia. This time we're changing the theme. This time we're looking at London, and this question is a bit of a kind of a true or false thing based on kind of a rumor, and the question is this. Did a US president name his child after an upmarket district of southwest London, referred to in a song by Joni Mitchell? One more time, did a US president name his child after an upmarket district of southwest London, referred to in a song by Joni Mitchell? Have a little think, no researching please, none of that Googling nonsense, it's just a bit of fun, and all that would spoil it, I reckon, so muse upon the answer throughout the length of this video, and I'll give you the answer at the end of this video. Until then, Hi-Fi News. And we're starting with Marantz and the 10 series, comprising the Model 10 reference integrated amplifier, the SACD10 reference SACD player, surprise, and the Link 10N reference network audio player. I'm going to talk about the amplifier just for now. This is the first product to be released of that group. It's known as the Model 10 reference integrated amplifier, the most powerful one-box amp Marantz has ever made, and built around a newly designed dual monosymmetrical topology using a new copper-plated triple-layered chassis. The power plant is newly engineered in partnership with Purify. There are two power plants used in this box to create that dual mono operation. It operates as a fully balanced amplifier from input to output, with individual power supplies for each amplifier channel and all line level input circuitry powered by a separate linear power supply unit. Driving the amplifier section is another all-new thing, the all-new preamp design based around the latest generation of Marantz's HDAM analog circuitry. This box throws out 250 watts into 8 ohms. If even more power is required, you can opt to add a second Model 10 to create a bi-amped stereo system. The Model 10 features CNC machined spun-finished aluminium control knobs for volume and input selection, each with individual bearings, so they have a smooth operation. The Model 10 includes 2 XLR balanced ins, 3 RCA analog ins, and a phono amplifier, complete with moving magnet and 3 impedance options for moving coil compatibility. Preamplifier outputs are also provided, again in both XLR and RCA. The Model 10 can also be configured to run solely as a power amplifier, bypassing the internal preamp altogether. Shortly after the Model 10 launches, it will be joined by the first SACD10, and then the Link 10N reference network audio player will follow after that. In terms of the amplifier, I have 3 prices, and as you can guess, this thing is a pretty penny. In dollar terms, we're looking at $15,000 or 14,500 euros. It's a bit lower for pounds, £12,000. Our second story is also from Marantz. Different series, different kind of price point too. This is the Model 60N network integrated amplifier. The 60N offers 60 watts of Class AB power, the latest iteration of Marantz's HDAM, and that stands for Hyper Dynamic Amplifier Module, in case you were wondering. You also get a built-in ESS Sabre DAC plus multiple digital inputs. You also get HIOS, which is a network music streaming from a broad range of music services. Wi-Fi and Ethernet is included, as is AirPlay 2. This box is also Roon ready and will support up to 24-bit 192 or DSD 5.6 MHz. But it doesn't stop there, because you can look forward to, I'm not quite sure when, what the date is, but soon there is an over-the-air update due shortly that will elevate the support up to 32 bits 384 and DSD 11.2 MHz. Oh, and before I forget, you also get HDMI ARC, and there are subwoofer outputs as well. Price, well, a little bit less than the Model 10 we mentioned earlier. We have $1,500 or 1,500 euros or 1,300 pounds. Next, we're moving to Audio-Technica and a pair of headphones called the ATH M50X Labs. There are in fact two variants, the M50X and the M50X-BT2 headphones, and they're both part of the Lab M50X group. There was a website backing the launch of this, which allowed fans to participate in the creation of these headphones, and fans were encouraged to submit their own designs. When I say own designs, I think these submissions were restricted to color choices, not the actual tech. A panel of experts, including the product manager, narrowed over 14,500 submissions down to 3 finalists. Of these 3 finalists, fans of the Audio-Technica brand selected a design by Sergio Gamara that produced a blue, orange and grey combo to be made into an M50X Lab Special Edition. And this is the first ever special edition that's been designed and chosen by the fans, making it the most, as Audio-Technica calls it, interactive model Audio-Technica has released to date. Prices, well, the wired version, that's the M50X Lab, that's priced at either £159 or 189 euros. The wireless version, which is the M50X-BT2 Lab, that's priced at £199 or 299 euros. Going up in price now, we have a network player, the C41 from the German company MBL. This one features MBL's True Peak and Core Volume Control. Known normally for their omnidirectional loudspeakers, it's the company's electronics that have been on the increase. The C41 is designed to work with a variety of different streaming partners such as Roon, UPnP, DLNA and AirPlay SharePort. You also get built-in Tidal, Spotify and Qobuz. There's also an over-the-air update scheduled that will give built-in Tidal, Spotify and Qobuz. This unit supports up to 24-bit 192 as well as DSD64. Featuring single-ended and balanced connections, the unit weighs in at 15.5 kilograms and is priced at £7,820. Finally, we have a power controller, is I think the best way to describe this, from McIntosh, called the MIP200. This box provides AC power protection for your HiFi. It includes electromagnetic interference filtering, plus programmable over and under voltage protection. When unsafe voltage levels are detected, the MIP200 automatically shuts off the outlets, only restoring power once conditions are safe. This is an always-on, unswitched outlet that ensures continuous power to critical components, while other outlets can be managed via the front panel and remote operation through the rear panel power control or RS-232 ports. The front panel of the MIP200 features an AC line monitor that provides real-time data on input voltage, current draw, and total apparent power. Price for this, well, I have three, either $3,000 or €3,995 or £3,795. And that, my chums, is it. Before I disappear though, I want to give you an answer to the trivia question, which is, did a US president name his child after an upmarket district of southwest London referred to in a song by Joni Mitchell? And the answer is, not really. The Clintons named their daughter Chelsea, who was born in 1980, after the 1968 Joni Mitchell song Chelsea Morning, which had always been a favourite of theirs, apparently. However, the song was actually inspired by the Chelsea district in New York, where Mitchell was living at the time, and mentions the light refracting from the mobile, and I don't mean mobile phone, I mean one of those hanging, dangly things, that she had made herself from the coloured glass she had found in an alley in Philadelphia. It has nothing at all to do with Chelsea in London. So now you know. Thank you very much for staying to the end of this video. Thank you very much for all of your support as well. It is much appreciated. Couldn't do this without you folks. So thank you again. I'll be back this time next week, hopefully, with another one of these. And I hope to have your company. Until then, folks, bye-bye for now.